Hello my dear students, welcome to your online class, the continuation of your chapter 2, the chemical bond. So today we will learn about the second type of bond, which is known as a covalent bond. So the covalent bonds are the bond formed between the two atoms by the mutual sharing of an electron. Both the combining atoms shares the same number of electrons with one another. So what is a covalent bond? So the covalent bond is the bond formed by the mutual sharing of an electron between the two combining atoms. For this, the two of the combining atom, it must have 5, 6 or 7 valence electron. It's only for the carbon, exceptional case, which has a 4 electron and forms a covalent bond. The reason behind this is, if an atom has a 5, 6 or 7 electron in the outermost orbit, they have a very high ionization potential. Thus, none of the combining atom can lose an electron. So the only way to gain stability is by sharing the pairs of electrons, or even more than the pair of electrons. So now coming to the types of covalent bond, usually there are 3 kinds of covalent bond: the single covalent bond, the double covalent bond and a triple covalent bond. The single covalent bond is formed when a pair of electron is shared between the two of the combining atom. The double covalent bond is formed when 2 pairs of electron is shared between the two of the combining atom, and the triple covalent bond is formed when the two of the combining atom shares 3 pairs of electron. For example, a single covalent bond is hydrogen molecule. Like the hydrogen, it has 1 electron in its outermost orbit. So does the other hydrogen. So in order to gain stability, each of them they require 1 more electron. So what do? They share the pair of electron. So thus it becomes the hydrogen. We write H2. Now coming to the double covalent bond, for oxygen, the oxygen has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 electron in its outermost orbit. So in order to gain stability, it requires 2 more electron. So does the another oxygen atom has. So what do? They share 2 pairs of electron. So thus we get O2. And then here I can symbolize it as H and a single covalent bond. Here I can write O double covalent bond. Example of a triple covalent bond is the formation of nitrogen molecule. Like the nitrogen, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 electron in its outermost orbit. So it requires 3 more. So similarly, the other oxygen atom, it comes and then they share 3 pairs of electrons, thus gaining the stability. So the nitrogen has a 3 covalent bond between the two of the combining atom. So now, apart from classifying the covalent bond as a single covalent bond, double covalent bond or a triple covalent bond, it can also be classified as a polar and a non-polar covalent bond. The polar covalent bond is the one in which the shared pair of electrons are not at an equal distance from both the combining atoms, and a non-polar covalent bonds are the one in which the shared pair of electrons are at an equal distance. For example, the polar non-polar covalent bond, when the hydrogen shares a pair of electron, both the shared pair of electrons are at an equal distance from both of the combined hydrogen atom. But whereas coming to the polar covalent bond, like example the HCl, when both of them combine HCl, so the shared pair of electron is closer to the chlorine, since the chlorine has a larger electronegativity. So hence the shared pair of electron is closer to the chlorine and farther from the hydrogen. So which gives a chlorine a small negative charge and a hydrogen a small positive charge. So this kind of bond, covalent bond, in which the shared pair of electron are at an unequal distance from both of the combining atom, those are known as a polar covalent bond. So now there are certain conditions required for both the atoms to form a covalent bond. So what are the conditions required for the formation of covalent bond? The first condition is both of the combining atom, it must have 4 or more electron in its valence shell. The second is both of them, they must have a high electron affinity, so that they can easily accept the shared electron from the other atom. And it also must have a high ionization potential, which stops the electron being taken out of the cell of an atom. So These are the three necessary conditions for the formation of covalent bond. So now let us learn how to draw the electron dot diagram for the formation of some of the covalent compounds. So here I have taken an example of ammonia. So let us study how is the ammonia formed. So the ammonia is formed by the combination of nitrogen and a hydrogen. So we know that the ammonia has how many electrons? Since its atomic number is 7, so it has 3, not 3, so it has 5 electrons in its outermost shell. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So in order to gain stability, it requires 3 more electrons. So what do they do? So each of the hydrogen atom having 1 electron in its outermost orbit. It comes near to the nitrogen. So now after combination, what happens is, so the nitrogen, so this shares a pair of electron, and then here I have the other pair, and then here I have the other pair of electron. So thus the ammonia is formed. So after combination I can write NH, here H, here H, and the 2 unshared pair of electron that is left behind are known as a lone pair, which will come in the next topic. So this is all for today. So in the next class we'll learn more about the third kind of bond, that is known as a dative bond or a coordinate bond. Thank you.